And we are live. Welcome everyone. This is your host, Abraham L. Jaguar. I will do a sound check in a few moments. First of all, this channel is proudly sponsored by Tetris Studios, the publishers and developers of Dames of Asstoria, a tabletop role-playing game where you play as monster girls experiencing high adventure in a world that doesn't fully accept them. They have recently released Daughters of Lamb. This is a pay what you want tabletop RPG where you get to play as cybernetic nuns with guns, looking for the missing pieces of their AI god. You will find it in their website. The link will be in the description and in the pinned comment. Now, a moment please while I check the sound. The sound is good. This channel is also proudly sponsored by the Red Room Publishing. Please check out their store for exclusive tabletop RPG products and check out their recent release, Final Frontier. This is a streamlined sci-fi tabletop RPG where you get to explore space for justice, for profit, for both. You will find it in their website. The link will be in the description and in the pinned comment as well. Today I am continuing my campaign for Delvers using the Tabletop Simulator game or platform, virtual platform. And so yes, this is a free single-player skirmish game. This is not a role-playing game. It's like a war game, but for a single person. You have like an AI, simple AI system. Definitely check it out. You can download it for free from Drive RPG. The link will be in the description. In this particular mission, the adventurers have arrived to a forest where there are rumors of hidden treasures. We need to obtain all of the treasures and escape with our lives. Of course, there are monsters here, but the other challenge is that the this terrain in the middle, the ford, you can use it to cross the area without having to swim. But the terrain is difficult. The river crossing the map is easy to traverse, but whenever you enter it, you need to roll a d12. And if you roll a 12, the spirit of the water drowns you. So there's that to consider. Now, let's roll for wandering monsters. I hope there aren't any. Mm -mm -mm. 4. No monsters. Alright. This is going to be a challenging session because you see right here the heroes. Do you see the warrior? Because of the inclination, the angle of the hill, you have to constantly lock the miniature, otherwise it's going to topple down and fall. So that's going to be a bit challenging. So the heroes go first. This is a bugbear. So I'm going to activate the warrior first. Move him over here. Oh, do you see what I was saying? Let's see. Oh, almost. It's going to be very annoying. I'm going to attack from this angle. Oh, fuck. Wow, the terrain is awful. So let's turn around the warrior. Got it. But I want him a bit closer. There we go. I won't be able to use the attack animations constantly because it's such a pain. I have to keep him glued to the surface. But he's going to attack this bugbear with his sword thrust. Make a roll to see. Oh, it's a 2! And I don't have gold to reroll. But luckily the fighter has 2 attacks. Torkan, the courageous, will not be so easily ignored. And it is a hit. And now it's time for the bugbear to make its defense roll. 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1. Oh, a 6. Could it be? Let's check the stats for the bugbear. Because the bugbear, he is not that capable. So maybe we managed to eliminate the bugbear. Bugbear, yeah, the bugbear is eliminated. All right, that was great. Bugbear, you are unalive. Die. Uh, Bugbear eliminated. Place him over here. There we go. Couldn't even counter. But now it's time for the bad guys to attack. Closest bad guy to a hero. We have the Hobgoblin almost 4 inches from the fighter. The rat is farther away. Mummy, rat. Wow, the fighter is all alone there with all of these monsters. Definitely going to be the bugbear. So the bugbear charges. I mean the hobgoblin. Let me zoom in a bit. So he is attacking the fighter. The hobgoblin is a very disciplined type of enemy. Weird. Okay. Let's see what sort of special property it has. Special ability. Oh, hobgoblin. Ah, it can counter really well. All right. So with his axe, he strikes the fighter. The result is a 6. He misses. And the fighter can counter, parrying the attack with his shield and slashing with his blade. Fighter, 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 come on, come on. 10. -2, it's 8. Yes, he did. He did counter successfully. But now the bugbear needs to roll his saving throw to see if he avoids the damage. 9. He did. Oh, that's a shame. And because the hobgoblin is the attacker, the fighter is going to retreat 1 inch. Here. Well, not too bad. He could have wounded the fighter. Let's see. The dwarf is too far away from the rat, right? Yes, too far away. Far away. Oh. I'm trying to get into the line of sight of the elf. Yes, she can shoot the rat. So, with the elf, we are going to shoot that rat. Turn her around. Ah, no, over here. All right. The elf has that bow that allows her to shoot twice. So we are shooting twice against the dirty, dirty, plague-infested rat. Rope. Yes, it's a hit, and the rat rolls. 10. No way. The giant rat. Giant rat. He managed to make the save. Next attack from the elf. It's a 6. Oh, that's no good. The elf has failed. Elf, what do you think you're doing? But the elf, she's going to move closer to the chest, to this chest, in fact. Need to get those treasures. And now it's time. Oh, we need to make the roll to see if it's nighttime. Nighttime. The wizard. The wizard will have to carry the torch because it is nighttime. Poor wizard, he's always chosen as the torch bearer, but I would say the wizard is not that good of a character. So it has to be useful. And we need to change the environment, of course. It's too sunny. How was it? How did you do it? It was like this. Night with moon. There we go. Nighttime has fallen upon the woods. Now it's time for the bad guys to act. The rat is almost 6 inches, about 6 inches away from the wizard. This rat as well. So the rat is going to move twice. Get as close as possible to the wizard. Alright, alright. About an inch away from the wizard. Should be farther away. Now the wizard, he's not going to be as merciful as the elf. Up. He's going to turn around. If I manage to do it, he's going to cast a devastating spell against the rat. Blast. Yes. Let's use blast. The wizard has some penalties to the torch, but he should be able to do it. He should have a chance. 6. Fails miserably. Spell didn't work. So the wizard is moving to the next treasure chest. The elf cannot. I made a mistake with the elf, but tough luck because I already moved the elf. But the elf cannot pick up More treasure. So he's going to be there just securing the treasure chest for whatever reason. But she won't be able to pick it up. Alright. The next combatant. The rat. The rat is going to charge. But in which direction? 6.7. The elf is closer, so the rat is actually going to move. No, but farther because of the terrain. The rat is moving closer to the fighter. Oh, the fighter is getting surrounded. Now the dwarf. He's going to stand in front of the rat. No, should he? No, no, no. He's going to move towards the treasure. Let's have him stand over here. Okay. Now only the mummy remains. And the mummy, of course, I think he's going... Yeah. The mummy is rushing towards the fighter. What are the characteristics of the mummy? Mummy. It is slow. But it is very tough and has the disease touch. So it is moving 8. More than enough needed to get close to the fighter. Fighter in danger. Fighter in danger. Just look at this terrible situation. The fighter is surrounded. Oh, the rat is looking the other way. There we go. Surrounded by the mummy. And of course, normally you wouldn't have mummies cooperating with hobgoblins. But the mummy is part of the Dark Warlock's army. So mummy, giant rat, and hobgoblin against the fighter. Not good. And everybody has taken a turn. Okay. It's time to flip. It's time to flip the activation tokens. And let's roll to see if there are wandering monsters. No wandering monsters. No wandering monsters. No, 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 no wandering monsters. Yes. No. No wandering monsters. So, the fighter. Time for action. Okay. Maybe I should charge against the mummy and the rat. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do it. In the middle, so that he gets to attack both of them if needed. Up. Okay. With a mighty slash. First slash against the rat. "12! Nice! The rat makes a save. Succeeds. Again against the rat. Yes. Rat makes a saving throw. 9? Don't tell me. Ah, yes, finally. Finally, the rat was eliminated. Ah. Alright. But now the I would rule it as the fighter backing away from the mummy because the mummy, like, he didn't participate. He didn't strike against the mummy. Now it's either the mummy or the hobgoblin. Since the mummy is slow, I bet that the hobgoblin would act first. So, hobgoblin. Whoa, he's so eager. He's so eager to fight the fighter. Charges at the fighter with a savage blow from his axe. Let's hope the fighter stops that. Ah, misses completely. Nice. No problem. And now over here, the elf. Can she see the rat? Oh, it's trying to get into her eyesight. She can. 2 shots. Let's see if she doesn't mess up. I can't believe she missed both shots. First arrow, 7. Yes. And the rat makes a saving throw. Is it successful or is it a failure? Failure! Finally! Rat eliminated. We're doing pretty good. I have 1 shot remaining. Can the elf shoot someone else? The mummy or the bugbear? Ah, I forgot the fighter can counter the attack, the bugbear. Yes, we can't forget those important rolls. Oh, it was worthless anyway. But the fighter was pushed back. So, like this. Over here. I'll have the elf attacking the hobgoblin. Let's change her position. Oh. Well, like that. She uses her second shot against the hobgoblin. Evil hobgoblin that is threatening the warrior, the fighter. Let's see if it's successful. 4. Ah. Is there a story in this game? Yeah, like very loose story, Big. It's basically there's a dark warlock, and he's amassing all of the monsters, trying to take over the kingdom. You will own nothing, and you will be happy. But the 4 adventurers are trying to stop him. They are basically mercenaries. We have, of course, the fighter by the name of Tarkan, and we have the wizard, Mazor. We have the elf, Majerla, and the dwarf, Borgrim. That's basically the story so far. I don't know if there's going to be a bit more depth because I'm not reading ahead. Not I don't want to spoil to spoil things. Oh no, the elf failed again. Fucking elf. Elf, why? Oh no, and the dwarf. The dwarf is also carrying 2 items. Mm-mm. The fighter is the one who needs to go to the treasure chest. Okay, but the mummy is going to attack the fighter, whatever the case. So the mummy approaches. I'm making my best mummy impression. I will be. And he's going to attack the fighter up. I hope it's not a hit because it inflicts disease. 7. Is that enough? No, no, no. It needs 8 or more. Nice. Oh, that's a relief. I don't want my fighter to get disease. To get a disease. But the fighter is going to strike back. Ah! Hopefully we roll a 12. 3. Oof. No. And the fighter is completely cornered. He has been pushed to the very edge. Because although we have this huge land, the terrain is actually limited by the brown border here. I just I left it like that because I don't know how to cut or if there is a way to chop part of the island. But yeah, the terrain is basically this line of trees. That's why I use the trees to mark the terrain, the limit of the battlefield. Okay, we can take action. The wizard is going to open the chest, of course. Wizard, mm, turn around, and he opens the chest. What is inside? We need to roll. Let's see, treasure table. What is in the treasure table? Ah, by the way, Vic, if you don't know, this game is free. It's a free game from Drive RPG. The link will be in the description if you want to check it out. Very simple, very fun game. No, not like the most fun game, but really entertaining to pass the time. We need to roll a d12. Rolling the d12. 10. 3 items. Okay, first item. 1. No, 10. It's 10. Weapon or armor? Weapon or armor, okay. Rolling on the weapon or armor table. It's a 6. Magic weapon +1 to hit. Alright. The wizard found a magical knife. Magic web +1. But more, there is more here. Let's make the second roll. What's the next item? A 2. I think that's gold. Let's see. 2 gold coins. Well, I need gold for the reroll, so that's good. And the final item. The terrain effects look pretty good. Yes, and this is not mine. I didn't make these assets. It's from free terrain from the Steam Workshop. That's why I highly recommend Tabletop Simulator. This is, of course, the free game for Delvers that you can download for free from Drive RPG. But I am playing it using Tabletop Simulator, and the workshop has so many assets. And all of this terrain, everything is obtained free from the generous people that put those assets available for everyone. So 2 gold, and the third item is... What? Again, gold or... Yeah, 2 gold pieces. Well, that's not too bad because the wizard doesn't can only carry 2 items, just like everybody else. So that way I don't have to pick up an item that I left there or something. So the chest goes away. Take the chest and drop it somewhere. close to the others. We're here, okay. Wizard has ended his turn. And now it's the bad guy's turn. The Hobgoblin. Brrr. Brrr. Gets close to the fighter. Oh no, fighter. Wait a minute. No, no. The Hobgoblin had already acted, taking action. Oh, fuck. Yeah. So only the dwarf remains. Dwarf. Can you fit in there? Hey. He can? Yeah. Okay. Let's just have him face this direction. Oh, the terrain is so the incline is too much. So we're going to lock it in place. Alright. The dwarf opens the chest. Let's see what is inside. I hope it's not a trap. No trap. 9. What is there? 2 items. Let's roll for the first item. I hope it's gold, because the dwarf can also... 11. Weapon or armor? What type of weapon? What type of armor? What is it? 1. Magic staff. Wizard only. +1. +1 casting rating. Has to cast spells better. So we have the wizard staff there. Let's not forget about that. Wizard staff. And the second treasure is going to be... That's gold. I think it's gold. Three gold coins. Okay. We have lots of gold. Lots of gold means many rerolls available. So the wizard staff is here. However, the wizard already has a magical weapon. He's going to have to drop the wizard, the magical weapon. No. Yeah. Yeah, might as well, might as well. Okay, everybody took their turn. So we flip the tokens. Fighter, you have to save yourself somehow. Let's have the fighter move all the way towards the goblin from behind. The goblin is going to turn around, of course. Hobgoblin. And the fighter attacks once with a thrust. Die, goblin. Die, uno. The fighter attacks again. Fighter attack again. 12. 11. The hobgoblin makes a saving roll. But will he be successful? Ah! It's a 1! It's a 1! Haha. Let me check to see if he only has 1 hit point. Hobgoblin! 1 hit point. Hobgoblin has died. Eliminated. Gone. Gone for good. But the mummy approaches. Yep. And with diseased, ridden claws, slashes at the fighter. Can he swim in the water to escape? That's a feature of the map. Big. The water is very easy to traverse, but the moment you enter it, you need to roll at D12. And if you roll a 12, your character is unalived, dead. The water spirit pulls the character into the water. It drowns. So that's why I'm not entering the river. Not going into it because it's too risky. So here goes the attack from the mummy. Ah, it's a 5. Misses. And the fighter can counter. 9. It's a hit. The mummy makes its saving throw. Is the mummy successful? Is the mummy's hide tough enough? Let's see. It's a 6. A 6. No. The mummy got injured, but it's not enough to kill it. The mummy has 2 hit points. So we take a wound counter and we are putting it here next to the mummy. The mummy is pushed back. No, it was the defender, right? Let me check the combat rules. And rolling for the random encounter as well. Random encounter, fuck. Monster, there is a monster appearing. But first, let's take a look at battle. The defender moves away. So the fighter is pushed back. Over here. And a new monster has appeared. Still, we are trying to make our escape. The new monster appears where? Let's determine that. 10 and 17. Let's measure that. Be 10. We need to repeat the roll for the 17. It's 3. So 10. Oh, something spawned very, very close. Here in the trees. What is it? What's the thing that appeared? We need to make a roll on the Wandering Monsters table for Wandering Monsters. Here it is. Oh no, these are very powerful monsters. I hope not one of the big ones. The roll is 9 and 7, 16. Cockatrice. A cockatrice. Do I actually have something like that? Cockatrice. Let's see. Components. RPG kit. Chimera. Basilisk. Let's use a basilisk. We'll have to scale it appropriately. Scale. I think this is the right size. Let's remove the tags. Snap and grid. Cockatrice has arrived. Copy. Paste. We need to get out of here. Protect the wizard. Time for the wizard to act, and he is going to move here behind. Oh crap. There we go. Now closer to the chest. And he opens the chest and exchanges his magical weapon for the wizard staff. Let's erase that magical weapon. Wizard staff. How much was it? It gives us +1 in casting rolls. Well, I think that's the best weapon for the wizard. The wizard has ended his turn. But now the cockatrice is going to take action against the dwarf. And I suspect that the cockatrice is going to be somewhat tough. We need to get out of here anyway. Let me see the properties of the cockatrice. The cockatrice. It can paralyze and it can fly. It charges against the dwarf. And with his terrifying pick, tries to penetrate the dwarf's defenses. Make the roll. I don't want the dwarf to be paralyzed. That's going to screw things over. 8. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ah, yes, nice. No, it wasn't a hit. It needs 9. But the dwarf gets to counter. With a -2, but still, a counter is a counter. Dwarf attack! 9. It's a hit. The cockatrice needs to save twice because the bite from the dwarf's axe is super, super lethal. 1. Cockatrice has died. Ah, cockatrice, so long. Ah, cockatrice is dead. Ah, ha, 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 ha. And now it's my turn. We need to start to mobilize. We need to make our escape. Ah, the fighter is a bit out of place. Let's see. Over here. He should be over here. Let's have the elf make her escape. I'll measure it. Would be 1 over here. Then we can move 11. This is a good position for the elf. There we go. Yeah, no bad guys remaining. So the dwarf also moves. The dwarf is so slow, only 4 inches per movement. So double move, it will be 8. I'm also going to put him close to the elf. Dwarf is drunk. There we go. Okay, everybody took action. Flip. Check for wandering monsters. No wandering monsters, come on, no wandering monsters. 9. Another wandering monster. Oh no. No, we are making our escape. We are making our escape, but we still need to determine. It's an 8 plus 8 and 8. So the wandering monster is going to appear. 8. Right here, in this spot. Let's mark it with the die. Going to appear. And what is it? What sort of... Let's mark it with the other die. What sort of creature or aberration has appeared? It's a... fuck. It's a 2. And a 6. An 8. What would that be? It is... Fire Elemental. That's the one that was giving me a lot of trouble in the previous scenario. So let's take the Magic Flame, let's copy it, paste it, and we're going to scale it. Fire Elemental has appeared. Why did a Fire Elemental appear so close to the water? I have no idea. But it's here. Maybe he has a grudge against the Water Spirit. Decided to come and cause some trouble, but he saw the adventurers and he's like, I prefer to burn the adventurers. Oh no, it's so close to the wizard. It's going to fry the wizard. I wanted to escape with the fighter as soon as possible, but it's not going to be. We need to rescue the wizard. Wizard, can you make your escape? Yes. But if the wizard makes his escape, he's going to add a penalty to everyone. Because he's the torch bearer. Oh well. All for the sake of not risking the glass cannon of the party. The wizard makes his escape. He takes the torch with him. So now everybody is screwed. We need to escape. The mummy rushes at the fighter. And attacks with his diseased gloss. Let's make the roll. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2. Misses. And the fighter gets to retaliate, but because the torch is not present, we're going to have a penalty to our attack. Let's see. -2. So with the -2 of the counter, -4. 12, 12, 12, 12, 12, 12, 12, 12, 12, 12, 12. No. The fighter misses in his attack. He's like, ugh! But couldn't do anything. And he is pushed back, but he is against the corner, so he can no longer be pushed. But the mummy took action. And now I think it is a good opportunity for the fighter to make his escape. The fighter leaves the battlefield as well. Fighter is safe. Yay, fighter, fighter, survivor. But the fire elemental, he has its eyes on the elf. The fire elementals have eyes. Well, sometimes they paint them with little flames as eyes, so maybe he does have eyes. Let me check the line of sight. Yes, it will be the dwarf. And let's check the distance to see the AI protocol that it is following. More than 6. What happens when the enemy is more than 6? If it has ranged attack? Holds ground and just shoots fire. Shoots a little flame at the dwarf. Like, and the dwarf is like, whoa! Make the roll. Three. Nice. Dwarf is safe. Fire elemental remains in place. And now the dwarf. I should have placed the wizard farther away. The dwarf also makes his escape. He is well within the distance to do it. He runs. He runs. And the dwarf is safe. No other enemies around. The elf, she's also able to escape. And we have won the scenario. Excellent, we won the scenario. That is good. This scenario was relatively easy. I think the most difficult one so far was in the town in the water. Let me show you. It was the. Oh, let me save the game first. Where is it? Map. Map 5. Overwrite. Yes. So this is the other scenario that I played. I already finished it. It was the most difficult one because the fire elemental was pretty tough. Started out from the very start. Um, and the next scenario, I am still building the map. It's this one. You basically have this town. By the way, in case you haven't seen it, I found these effects in the workshop. They're also pretty cool. For example, if you want rain, you can control the how strong the rain is. This is like very light rain, but you can make it so that it rains a lot more. Super like torrential rain. But if you want a rain that is audible, you also have this. Look, for a deluge. Yeah, the effects are really cool. You also have snow, snow fast. This is slow snow. I don't see it. Do you see snow? Ah, yes, there is snow, but it's very almost imperceptible. What about fast snow? Let's check it out. Fast snow. Faster. That's more like it. Well, that's really fast. What about fog? Is there fog? I don't see it. Do you see fog? Like, well, yeah, but it's like in the background, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, nice effects. Nonetheless, very nice effects. Okay, yeah. What is this? Ah, okay. Um, in this next map, the mission is that the adventurers are resting in town, but the Dark Warlock is going to send his troops to start wrecking the town. So you need to rescue as many villagers as possible. You start, I think, at random places, and you need to go into all of these buildings. Well, you need to stand in front of the entrance. It marks it as if you are searching the building, and see if you can find survivors. It depends on a random roll of the dice. But in the meantime, enemies are constantly going to be pouring into the town, constantly, all the time. So it's going to be like resist the waves of enemies while you are searching for survivors. You need to find at least 4 survivors. So that's going to be interesting, and I think that's going to be the toughest scenario so far. So I have subscribed. Thank you, Metal Banana. Thank you so much. So thanks, Vic, and thank you, Metal Banana, for watching this live stream. The next session for Tabletop Simulator for the Elvers is going to be next week. And definitely check out the free game. This is a free game from Drive RPG. That is the pen and paper game. I'm using Tabletop Simulator, but if you prefer to use your miniatures and your terrain, typical resin or paper terrain or whatever, you can also play it like that, of course. And thank you so much to those of you that are going the extra mile to support the channel. If anyone else wishes to further support the channel, consider joining as a member using the super thanks button. Like, subscribe, take a look at the information in the description and in the pinned comment. This has been your host, Abraham L. Jaguar. And remember, level up in game and level up in life in about 15 minutes or so, more or less. I'm going to be streaming Phasmophobia. If you like paranormal investigations, definitely check it out in 15 minutes. Yeah, 15 minutes. So once again, thank you and see you later.